Hello guys, welcome to my monthly update video. Just let me close the door and lock you all in my shrimp room. Today we have quite a good episode. I have a lot of different new tanks here. I'm going to go over them in a minute. But first I'm going to do the giveaway because I don't want to make this video too long today because I have a lot of stuff to do. So we're going to do the giveaway and then I'm going to quickly run over all my tanks like I always do. And first of all though, I want to thank you guys so much for all the support in regards to selling Wassertang. Last week I sold a lot. I sold probably about 20 packages. So I made quite a bit of money from that. All that goes into me buying tanks again, buying substrate, etc. So thank you so much, okay? Now we're going to do the giveaway. And before I do the giveaway as well, I want to tell you guys something. The shrimp farm is going to sponsor my giveaway, so from now on you will see the shrimp farm stuff here as well. I'm going to get rid of the last thing that was not the shrimp farm stuff from last month. I'm going to show you the details of that, okay? So that is very nice of Ryan Curtis at the shrimp farm to sponsor our giveaway. First we're going to pick the winner. This is Tube Buddy, and this is on the video from last month, and I'm going to press this button here and it will say pick a winner, okay? It will pick a winner from all you guys' comments. So here's good luck to all that entered. Who is it? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Sean145. Hello Sean, I've spoken to you quite a few times. Your Wassertang looks amazing. Thank you Sean. I will contact you through YouTube and we shall get that kingfish pellet food away to you as soon as possible. This was the package. I think the last one I sent away, I actually sent away the wrong package, so it is what it is. It's the same food, it was just a different size, okay? So you're going to get this, Sean. Congratulations. This will be in the post to you next Monday. Today is Thursday, so you'll get this pretty soon. From the shrimp farm, for next month's giveaway, we are going to give away a packet of this stuff. Mark's Growth shrimp food from a zoo. It's pretty good. I haven't used the other packet yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be quite good. So if you want to win this, guys, leave a comment in the comment section below. You could comment as much as you like, but please do not spam the same thing, okay? Tell me how good I look, for example. Or how much you love me. Okay? You can say whatever you like, don't be rude. You know the rules. Okay, so leave a comment to win this stuff, and I wish you the best of luck for next month. While we're here guys, I'm just going to quickly go over to my computer here because I have the shrimp farm website here just to let you see what it looks like. Ryan has a lot of shrimp for sale, etc. here. If you're from the US, you will be able to buy a lot of shrimp from him. Also, thank you guys that have already bought from him. There's 2 or 3 of you already bought quite a lot of shrimp, etc. So thank you. Another thing I wanted to talk about, guys, as well is Ryan has quite a good database of articles here. This is called the Shrimp University. This is part of the Shrimp Farms website as well. I have done a couple of articles in here. This is basically a lot of how-to things. And I think that will help you guys a lot. Okay, so to get to these pages, the shrimp farm, etc., just go into the description. You will see my affiliate link. Go through that and you'll get to all these pages, okay? Thank you, Ryan, for helping me set all this up, by the way. Okay, so now we're going to go into the tanks. A lot has changed this month. I'm having problems with one certain tank here. This one here that I'm pointing at. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go over these tanks first because I have newer tanks over here that I think you will like to see last. The top one is doing fantastic like it always is. There's like a gazillion babies in here. You can see them all over the gravel. They're everywhere. So this tank is doing fantastic. I haven't really changed much of this at all. You can see. But you can see the difference in the Wassertang rope here from the new one that I made here. You will see this on last, let me think, Friday you would have seen the video. I'm going to put that up, I think, how to make the Wassertang rope. That is what it looks like when you make it, and this is how it looks like once it grows out a little bit, so I think it looks kind of nice. I haven't spray painted all the wooden things from my light bilge yet, simply because it is too cold outside here for me to spray stuff. The paint would basically freeze, so that's not going to happen. Over here I already have plans to fix this because I don't have enough water a lot of the time with this container. It only holds 25 litres, so I'm going to replace this. I'm going to look for some kind of wheelie bin or some kind of container that will fill all this space here, because that window ledge there is pretty thick. Okay, so I'm going to change this. You will see that next month as well. These guys haven't really changed much, but these guys are going to get a new tank. The tank is already here. It's a 60 litre tank. I don't have the substrate for it yet, so they're still in here, but they will be upgraded as soon as possible. Okay? So the very next one, which is a major difference from my whole last year of shrimp keeping, is my cull tank. I have changed it, guys. And the reason I have changed it is because the cull tank that was here was more or less taking up far too much room in this area. Okay, I couldn't get access to these two tanks properly, but I can now, which is great. This tank is, I think it is almost 80 to 100 litres in size. I was thinking about changing the light here, but I have noticed since if I keep the light in the same place, I can actually see in the water now with the glare. You see if I can angle the camera, you see how many shrimp are in here? So that is a good thing. The filter is the same. The cull tank, by the way, when I took it out here, it had like an inch of mud on the bottom, and this tank had no substrate in it at all. It only had gravel, so that inch of mud has basically come from all the waste from these shrimp that are in here for more than a year. So it is more or less bare bottom now. Bare bottom, and there's loads of shrimp in here. It's basically it's a tank where I can hold all my excess plants. Okay, so it's a dual purpose tank. It's not just a place for me to throw shrimp that I think are not desirable, or shrimp that I don't have space for in my other tanks. It is a dual purpose tank, and I think that's quite important. Filter is exactly the same. Here is my new 200 litre tank. Well, technically it's 190 litres. We are going to put some pintos in here, I think. Okay, I'm pretty excited for these guys. I know when they are coming. So, unfortunately, I know when they're coming and it's going to be a little bit too soon. So my pintos are going to have to go in here where my blue bolts are, just for a little while, maybe a week or two. This tank is, as I just said, is 190 litres. I'm able to fill this one right up, not like this one. By the way, this tank is the same make as that one. It's the exact same tank. So, I got this one. And I got that one there. This one's about 150 litres, and I got that one there, which is 60 litres for $40 US, maybe about $45 US. So I was pretty pleased that I got that. This is the filter for it. I actually just set this up today, and it is more or less this basically. Water comes in this part here, it has to go through all that filter floss. And then it travels across all the substrate. This is Alpha Grog. Jesus, my memory is terrible. There's also some Biohome Ultimate in here, I think it's called. Basically the water travels across all this media and exits out the end. And I decided to do this one a little bit different as well, because instead of having the holes here falling down like it is in the cull tank, I decided this time to go with a pipe, because I want to try and get that Venturi effect in the water, where you have a lot of splashing, not a lot of splashing, where you have this kind of effect. Have you guys seen this before? Basically the idea is behind this is, as the water travels down the pipe, can we even see the pipe? You can, it's dead centre of the screen. As the water travels down the pipe, it sucks in air with it. And that is what I was looking for with this. You get a really good mix of oxygen, water, doing it this kind of way. The other reason I did it as well is because I noticed with this tank, this little lip here, any water that was gathering here was going on this lip, and it's not really waterproof. I've noticed there's some marks on this before from where there's been a little bit leaking from the same thing, you know where the water travels along here and it goes down this joint and it comes out here. I could actually see watermarks on the tank where this has happened before, so I decided to go this way. Also, this filter here, this came off the red cherry tank. It no longer fits in the red cherry tank, so I thought I'd use it in here for a little while. But I've also had to slow down the water flow because if you can see this little notch here, there's a little hole. This is above that lip. Okay, so when it's on full power, the water goes onto this lip and it comes out the tank through this joint. Okay, this other tank probably has the same problem, but I've never had it up fill enough where water goes onto this lip. So that is that tank. What else? Let me see. These guys are here temporarily. These are my just bog standard cherries. I've also put a sponge filter in here. For them. I think I might stick with the sponge filter on this, because I think it's a little bit better than the hanging back filter. Here is my assassin snail tank. I did have this just planned for Savasar Tang, a bowl, just to see how it grew. It's actually growing really well, but it is for my assassin snails. You can probably see a couple of them in there. There's only 1 or 2 cherry shrimp in here as well, but there is a ton of snails for the assassin snails to eat. I noticed there's quite a few babies in here as well. This tank here is one that you wouldn't have seen yet. I do have a setup video for this. This is a basic tank for Neocaridina. At the back here is an under gravel filter plate. This is a DIY one. But you can see how nice the tank looks. It's sand at the front, gravel at the back. We have the DIY under gravel filter. And it's cleaning the tank pretty well. I also decided to not go with too many bushy plants because I also want to keep this tank, basically I want to keep it so the water flow is as well circulated as possible. Okay, so this one's been set up for a week or 2 and it might be ready for my shipment because I have a shipment of shrimp coming. I think I'm going to get a couple of different varieties of Neocaridina. So some of them can go in here. These ones are more or less little hidey buggers. There's dead center of the tank away at the back, you can see a baby blue bolt. There's another baby blue bolt here. I only started off with 5 shrimp in here and the adults are pretty much hiding all the time. Hiding! So you're probably not going to see them. I did have one die away at the very beginning. Now this one has also had a little bit of a makeover because this one used to sit up top, remember guys? It used to have the Hygrophila sunset along here and along the back. It was kind of growing too much for this kind of setup. I need the tank to be cleaner looking and for there to be more circulation basically. So I went with the filter, not against the back, it's off the back by a couple of inches, 2 or 3 centimeters at the back. And then the Savasar tank is in the front and the centre, so I have circulation all the way through the whole tank now. Okay, so I think my pintos when they come will go in this tank, because that one up there is not ready yet. This soil in the base here, by the way, is Shrimp King, Dineralus Shrimp King, and it is, I think it is ammonia free. I've tested it, tried to test it for ammonia twice, and I can't get a reading, so I think it is ammonia free. I've also tested for nitrites and nitrates. Although I am getting a reading, they're very, very low. It's under 20 parts per million for both. On the test strips, etc., the ones I use, they are more or less. They're not even going pink. So this tank has been set up for a couple of days, 3 or 4 days now. And basically with this, all I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I think there's enough bacteria built up across the substrate, etc. Because technically you would think this tank is set up already, because I've used a filter that's come off another tank, so the tank technically is cycled because the filter is cycled, okay? But the tank is still not ready because it needs to have bacteria growth, biofilm, etc. growing and everything for the shrimp. You want to see the last tank? This one is going to be called it's going to be called Subwasser tank, just for the amount of Subwasser tank. I banged my ass off the washing machine there, nearly fell over. So this is going to be called Subwasser tank. This one is 150 litres, and as you can see, it's pretty much full of Subwasser tank. Okay, a lot of this came from the cold tub that was over here. It also came from the 2 giant balls of the Subwasser tank that I had in here. And all I have in here just now is a big sponge filter at the back, and the base is sand. So this is going to be a Neocaridina tank. I quite fancy having this full of Sakuras, so we shall see how that goes. We shall see what I get when I get my shrimp, and that will be that, I think. So if there's anything that you want to know that I've missed in my videos, please let me know in the comment section below. Also guys, if you want to support me, please go and check out the shrimp farm in the description. Check my link. Also, if you wouldn't mind guys, please go and check out my Facebook and my Instagram, etc. Okay, and I think next month's video is going to be super fantastic, so stay tuned for that. I love you all. Big love heart, big love heart. I'll catch you in the next one guys. Happy shrimp keeping.